Hi there, it's Julia Bramble here from Bramble Buzz, and I wanted to record a very quick Periscope for you today because I help business owners and small businesses like you to go out there and get more customers using the power of social marketing. And I seem to have been inundated these past couple of weeks with inquiries. Gosh, my face looks really white in this. Sorry about that. With inquiries about using Facebook ads to market events. So I wanted to do a quick Periscope here and now to share my thoughts on how you can best use Facebook ads to market events based on the experience I've had personally, based on experience I've had with clients, and also based on stories I've heard from other people using Facebook ads to market events. So the bottom line is Facebook ads are absolutely brilliant. Oh, hi Karen, nice to have you here with us today. Sorry, I've got a bit of a croak, but never mind, we'll put up with it. If you've got any questions, please just whiz them across. Hi, thank you so much. Very nice to get a hello back. That's excellent. Thank you so much. Yes, getting back to it, I've had lots of questions about marketing events using Facebook ads. And the number one thing is that Facebook ads are absolutely brilliant. They can get you in front of a target audience that can be amazingly well defined. Facebook ads are a wonderful tool, but they are not a silver bullet. They do not get rid of all the ills in our business for us in one fell swoop. And more importantly, I think people are seeing Facebook ads as some kind of coverall marketing potential that will suddenly not only raise awareness of you, but also work really hard to build the relationship and then almost deliver sales on the back end of that for you. And of course, Facebook ads on their own cannot do that. So I have seen an awful lot of people burn through a lot of money through thinking, right, I've got an event that I want to market, I've not got enough bums on seats, or I want to add to the number of people who are coming to my event. Let's go out and do a Facebook marketing campaign. Let's get this cracked. And what they do is they put together some sort of page where people can register for the event or where they can buy tickets. They set up a Facebook ad that leads directly to that page, and then they expect to get the registrations or the sales come rolling in. And of course, very rarely does this actually happen. And then we sit back and we think, well, we've done everything right with the Facebook ad. We've given it a good budget. We've given used a couple of images, split tested them. Why has this not given me the results that I was expecting? Why have I not got more bums on seats at my event? Oh, hi, Tiswas, nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. And the answer is that what we need to do generally is think about Facebook ads as a marketing tool in their own right, but one that needs to be used in the context of thinking about our customers or our potential customers, our audience, and how they actually view us. So my way of looking at it is, if you're putting on an event and you were to put all the details that you were going to put into your Facebook ad onto a marketing flyer and get that flyer in the hands of people who are in your target audience but who've never met you before. So say they're walking down the street, they are handed a flyer or they happen to pick up a flyer, but apart from that they've never met you before. Would the details on that marketing flyer get them to come and buy a ticket for your event from you? Or if it's a free event, turn up at your event? And if the answer is no, they wouldn't, then the chances are that just putting out details of your event on a landing page and running a Facebook ad that sends people to that landing page is not going to work for you, because you are essentially following the same process. You're taking people who've never met you before, taking them across to a page where they can register for your event or buy tickets for your event, and expecting the magic to happen. And Facebook ads on their own are not going to make that magic happen for you. However, we can use Facebook ads to make lots of other magic happen for you, which can definitely result in getting people registered for your event. What we need to do is think about them a little more cleverly than maybe we have been doing. So let's think about it. If we want to get someone along to an event, what we are asking them to do in general terms is A, give up some time from their busy lives. Maybe they run a business, maybe they don't, but coming to an event means they need to give up some time. Very often they might have to travel, so that could be extra time and extra expense that they need to invest. So there are two things there that we need to be looking at. And third, if it's not a free event, then we're actually asking them to part with some money as well. So if we think about this in the terms of the person we want to get to our event, not only are we asking them to invest money, we're also asking them to invest time and probably effort to organise their travel, to organise to be away from their office or their family for a day or half a day, to actually put in quite a lot of effort for whatever you're going to give them at that event. We are in fact asking them very often to invest far more energetically. Oh, hi, nice to see you. We're asking them to invest very much more energetically than we would be, say, if we were just selling a product or a service potentially. We could be asking them to do an awful lot more if they are coming to one of our events. And yet we are expecting to use a sales process that is akin to, here I am, you've never met me before, but my event's really good and come to it, please. And that's what we're asking them to do as a result of a Facebook ad. And if we think about it like that, we can see why just putting together a Facebook campaign that consists of Facebook ads is not necessarily going to get us the results that we want. We really do have to work quite hard to convince the people that we want at the event of A, our ability to deliver what it is that they want, and B, the fact that they actually want it enough to attend our event in the first place. So the place for Facebook ads within that sort of approach, well, there are actually lots of ways we can use Facebook ads, but the primary way we can use Facebook ads is to raise awareness within our audience of the fact that they might very well need and want, more importantly, the information or whatever it is we're going to offer at the event. And we can use Facebook ads to position ourselves as the experts or the go-to providers of whatever it is that we're going to be giving at the event. The event might be a networking experience for them. The event might be a workshop or a training seminar for them. Whatever it is, there will be some clear benefits for our audience of attending that event. But just like selling a product or a service, we need to potentially not only awaken that pain with them, if you like, remind our audience that they have this need within them for the benefits we're going to deliver at the event, but also to, if you like, itch that scratch a little bit for them as well and let them really think about the benefits of coming to our event versus not doing anything about it. So we have to be really clear about the benefits we're going to offer at the event. And we also have to position ourselves as the go-to providers for those benefits and our event as the obvious solution. So actually we've got quite a lot of hard work to do here, but Facebook ads can really help us out. Number one way they can help us out is if we start to share some really valuable content, and that might be a video, or that might be a blog, or that might simply be a Facebook post with a nice image around some of the benefits or one of the benefits that we are going to offer at the event, maybe. Or it could be around the fact that people need oh, hi, nice to see you. Bridget and James, very nice to see you. Or it could be around, actually, if people don't, oh, thank you for the hearts, that's really nice. If people don't get this benefit that we're potentially offering at the event, how people might lose out. So before you rush into running a Facebook ad campaign for your event, I would really suggest the first thing you need to do is to list out the benefits that somebody attending your event will actually receive. And they can be tangible benefits in terms of knowledge or meeting other people, or they could be intangible benefits. Very often, if we go to a training event or a seminar, we can actually end up networking, for example, with other people in the room and make some really, really useful connections. And so many times this is never actually mentioned in the blurb leading up to the event. So let's think about the key benefits that our attendees will get from attending the event, whether they're the tangible ones, the knowledge or whatever else we talk about, or the intangible ones. Let's list those out. Then what we want to do in terms of our Facebook ads is we want to think about maybe the 2 top benefits, the things that most of your target audience you think will really hone in on. What would they be? What is going to make the most difference to your attendees? What do you want to make the most difference? And more importantly, what are the 2 top benefits that people will really want? And we need to think actually about what our attendees at the event will want rather than what they need. Because remember, people buy what they want rather than what they need. So really hone in on those top 2 benefits. And then start thinking about how you can start to give value to your audience around the subject of those benefits without obviously giving the whole game away. And start to, I would set up a Facebook campaign and just literally sharing that value. And if you can possibly share it in the form of a blog post or a video that's embedded within a blog, then you've got a really, really, really good starting point. Because what you can do is you can run your Facebook ads just to disseminate that content to your target audience in the first instance. What that does is that awakens that awareness in that audience of the benefits that you're listing out, but also it starts to position you as an expert in the provider of those benefits. You see where we're coming from now? This can now be the first step in starting to talk to an audience who would be interested in the benefits that you're talking about, whilst starting to position you anyway, as the go-to provider of those benefits for that audience. The next step in that chain could then be to encourage those people who are interested to sign up for something that you give away free, a lead magnet, or maybe a free very short video, a free audit, a very quick consultancy call, whatever it is that would naturally lead into them signing up for your event. And I would think potentially a little guide, a checklist, a very quick video training, or maybe a short webinar that would position you even further as a provider of what they might get at your event, depending on the size and the price point, would be a really, really, really good next step. Now, once your audience sign up to receive your freebie and your value like that, if they do so through entering their email address or even their phone number, if you can respond to a simple text, then you can actually set up text marketing, which is brilliant. But generally, we look at trying to get someone's email address. What you can then do is follow up with your potential customers, and they're very much still at the potential stage here, using email marketing. And you can send all sorts of teasers about the event out by email. You can send videos from a previous event that you've run. You can send testimonials from people who've come to a previous event of yours, sharing all that's good and reasons why you should then come to the event. But you do have to work quite hard at this stage to raise the interest level, and also to work on that positioning and that trust. Get into a conversation with the people that you've now got onto your email list as much as you possibly can, so that you start to build that know, like and trust relationship at the same time as reminding them of your event, why they need to attend your event, and the fact that you are the best possible provider of all the benefits they will get from attending your event. So we've now gone from a Facebook ad campaign where you are positioning yourself and you're sharing value related to your event, right down to getting people to sign up for whatever freebie you can offer further down the line and into your email marketing list, so that you can market to them by email and potentially also by calling them up, because phone calls work brilliantly to get people to events. They remind those who are interested that they were going to come to your event, and there's nothing like actually having a good old two-way conversation to get people to actually sign on the dotted line. But I did say a few minutes ago that if we can share value using a blog post and a Facebook ad as the first step in our funnel to the event, then this was a good thing. Now, why was this? This is because once we've shared value in the form of a blog post, if people click over to our blog, when we go into our Facebook Ads Manager or the Power Editor, what we can do is take a little piece of code called a pixel that Facebook give us and put it at the top of our blog page, and in fact every other web page that we own. And we can then start to build an audience, a custom audience is what it's called in Facebook Ads Manager and Power Editor, of all those people who visited that page. And after you've started to run some ads, say for £5 or £10 a day, budget-wise, after only a short period of time, you will start to build up a custom audience of people who have visited your initial blog and who have therefore, we can presume, read the value that you first offered in that blog post. And we know those people then, A, know about you, B, know that you're an expert, and C, have some interest in what it is that you're offering. So we now, within Facebook, have a group of people all set up and ready to go, who know about you, who visited your website, who are interested in the very subject that you are running your event on. Now you have people who are much more likely, if they see an advert about your event, to respond to it. Or if you want to put something in the funnel between just reading a blog and signing up for your event, especially if it's a high price point event, I would recommend it. Then think about maybe putting a webinar in between the 2 points, or maybe put in a squeeze page that offers them a freebie that we talked about earlier as well, to encourage the know, like and trust. Or you could offer them another blog post. But once you start sending people, thank you for the hearts, I really appreciate that. But once you start taking people from a Facebook ad to a blog post, you're taking them away from Facebook and you're bringing them across to your place of value, the stuff where you offer what you are best at, and you're getting a target audience there set up for you within Facebook who already know you, who have started to like and trust you, and who would therefore be a very, very good warm audience then to send more adverts to about your event or about anything else that you've got in the pipeline or wish to market in the future. And that is going to be the best way to think about marketing your Facebook events. Share value first of all. Get the word out about who you are, what you do, what the benefits you offer are, first of all, in a way that is not selling anything. Build the relationship by offering value first. Don't sell anything. Have an audience that you can talk to on a level playing field, and then you can start to seed the idea of your event. You can start to email market and build up the desire to be at your event. That's the stage when you can start talking about maybe early bird offers, 2-for-1 offers, maybe run a competition to get lots of referrals for your event, or offer freebies to people who actually turn up on the day. If you've got a free event, to make sure that people do actually turn up. Whatever other lovely marketing tactics you use, get people onto your email marketing list so that you can do that, and also remarket the people who read your original value piece over on your blog. And as I said, that could be a plain blog, or if you're good at video and you want to use video and that works well for you, then put together a video but embed it on your blog so that you can send people across to a web page that you own, and you can therefore set up your Facebook ads custom audience. Absolutely brilliant, and it is one of the reasons to be using Facebook ads now, because every time you send people across to a web page that you own, you are building up your own asset within Facebook itself. And Facebook's not going to go away, it's only going to grow. So the bigger the assets you can grow for your business within Facebook, the better. And just a quick afterthought on that is Facebook are going to be rolling out very soon ads not only within Facebook, but also within Instagram. So the sooner you get your act together and start to build some custom audiences for your business that makes sense within the Ads Manager or Power Editor, which, however you like to use it, it's available in both. Under the little tools drop down, go and look in the tools drop down to find everything that I've been talking about. The sooner you can start to set your assets up in there, the better. Honestly, your business will definitely thank you in the long run. So that was all I wanted to say today, because if I started to go into massive detail about the how-tos and the wherefores, we will be here till midnight. But if you want some more detail, then I'm very happy to send across links to blogs that I've written or answer questions. Oh, thank you for the hearts. That's really kind. I'm happy to answer questions. Just come and find me over on Twitter. I'm at Julia Bramble, or you can find me on Facebook as well. I'm Julia at BrambleBuzz social media. Come and pop a few questions to me. You can either do it in public or you can send me a private message if you would rather. I'm very happy to answer questions and help you however I can. So that's all I've got to say for now, but as I've said, please do whiz across to Twitter or Facebook and let me know if I can help you some more. I'm not trying to pitch here. I'm very happy to help you free of charge and send you whatever blogs or answers to your questions that I possibly can. So I really hope that's helped you, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks then. Bye for now.